I'm not sure how YouTube's gonna feel about this video. I'm going to assume everything is going to be handleable. YouTube can get mad, and I don't really think it's gonna be a big deal. I probably would feel differently in another lifetime. I'm just not that kind of guy. I'm not going to stress and beat myself over the head about rules. I tend to have a strong sense of my own moral compass, I guess. When it comes to the law, I, I'm not going to get into a whole philosophy about the law. I could already feel my brain starting to go there. So, this is a vulnerable thing for me to do. My videos average 1 or 2 views. And, ooh, I'm eating grapes, by the way. I've also got honey turkey. Although, to be honest, I don't really taste the honey. No, I don't taste the honey. Mm. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to decorate the turkey with a little bit of cilantro and cebolla. Y también con spilling cebolla everywhere. A little bit of this sriracha chili sauce. And I'm already burping because shout outs to Mexican cola. Oh, this is an armadillo. He's my little buddy. This armadillo. I'm watching the Golden State Warriors play Minnesota Timberwolves for the third game. Series is tied 1-1. Fourth quarter. It's crunch time. And you got Rudy Gobert at the free throw line. Let's see if he puts this in the bucket. And that was a nice looking free throw. I've been really entertained with these playoffs. And that's all I have to say about that. I really have to... Oh, they didn't count the free throw. Oh. Okay, so then there would have been up 4. Wow, what a bummer for the Minnesota. I gotta watch myself because I'll go into tangents. Mm. 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 Woo. That was a nice three. I appreciate you watching, whoever you might be. I do have. I don't even know how to say this. I've been a little lazy with this YouTube channel because part of me doesn't feel like I should put any effort into it. And then another part of me can't help thinking about how I could do that, how I could put effort into it and make it a little bit better. I'm at this place in my life where I'm having, I have visions. And anybody else in my position would be thrilled. I envy those people. That's actually not bad. It's pretty good. Ooh, wee. Oh, boy. I got that from Cat Williams. Shout out Cat Williams and Rudy Gobert. The Eiffel Tower. Crunch time. It's still crunch time. The better team is showing up right now. And that's not the team with Jimmy Butler on it. What an interesting player Jimmy Butler is. I feel he's not playing up to his potential. Playoff Jimmy hasn't been a thing this season. I don't believe it's his age. Oh, my boy Julius Randle with the handle, though. Oh, man. Oh! That was a big time three by Golden State. I like the sweater Steph Curry is wearing. And I think that was Buddy Hield with the... Yep. Wow. Very nice. Draymond Green got fouled out. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, this is hype. Oh my God, that was a nice burp. All right, little buddy. Let me put you down now. Papá, this is a good game. 2 minutos, se falta. Oh, the ball. They replaced that ball. They're not going to play with the ball like that. They're playing with the ball. It hit some fan's cup and got una mancha on it. And they're still playing with it? I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. Oh, Buddy Hield. Healed. He tried to play hero ball. Question is, Buddy Hield took that shot and not Jimmy Butler. Good pass. Mm-hmm. Oh, right back to him. And that's game, I think. Can the Warriors score Three buckets in a minute and 15. Not when they're gonna turn it over like that. That's it. That's it. Kaminga just laid out Mike Conley. Draymond Green over here looking like a model. Well, I don't know what that look was, Draymond. Oh, let me go ahead and pull up. Man, that's a lot of grapes. And pull up. Damn it. And pull up. We are going. See, I always have this decision. I open up my Switch, right? And I don't. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Skullgirls. I've been playing Fire Emblem too, kind of getting back to that. Well, not back to it. First time ever playing it. I haven't played Fire Emblem. It's been a trip. La da dee dee, la da da da. I love my father. I love him. More than that, I'm grateful. My father is a fan of mine. I need to get my dad a jersey with my name on it. That would be expensive as hell. Shout outs to Cole Ranch. Oh, and Minnesota turned it over. Julius! Julius! Watch this cutscene. Instead of my pancake titties and flapjack belly. I'm almost at the point where I can say I've touched in the naughty places all of these characters. I've touched Vegeta in his naughty place. I've touched Goku in his naughty place. In Minnesota, Got back home court advantage. I'm going to the dojo. Now this has turned into an eating stream, that's for sure. My thinking was justifiable. I'm taking this a little bit more seriously. I get to take this a little bit more seriously. If I could live in Culver City, would I? At least temporarily. I don't know. Culver City is nice. Aesthetically, it's nice. I wonder how safe it is. It was a good game. It was a really good game. Julius Randle looking like a stud. Steph Curry looking sad. And Draymond Green just looking like, man, what is this? Oh, man. That got me a little emotional. Kaminga was getting Steve Kerr around him, just like, hey, don't worry about it. Man, that almost made me want to cry. God damn it. Sports are so emotional. Yu-Gi-Oh was so emotional. Man, I was seeing those duelists go at it, man. Zhu Zhangping went against his buddy, and then he lost in the finals. God dang it. These sideline reporters look like snacks. I'm talking Majin Buu, baby. Boo eat you. And then you eat Boo. Oh my god, I am stuffing my face. Right now we're about to take class from Yamcha. Man.
Gotta master the basics, right?
Nope. Alright. This turned into an eating stream. Not even a stream. I wish it was a stream. But then again, I'm so sensitive. And I feel like if I saw comments and they would be like, hey, you got some flapjack titties, I'd be like, oh. It's kind of tough to be an NBA player. Because the competition is so high. Like, all these NBA players are in peak physical condition. And to be in that kind of shape, that's about more than, well, first of all, everybody's body size is different. So, what someone else's body shape is going to differ from person to person. Giannis is a different body type than LeBron, who's a bit different body type than Steph Curry. And all of these people are 10s in terms of physical fitness. And they're very different people in terms of their bodies. So there's that aspect, right? And that's going to shape what your diet is and what your exercising is. And it sucks to be an NBA player because you can't slip on that diet. I was seeing something about DeAndre Jordan calling his nutritionist and being like, hey, can I have some popcorn? I'm at the movies. And he could. He could. So, it's just, I don't know, man. I wonder if they can drink a soda. Can basketball players who are competing at the top of their top, can they drink a soda? Can they? Like, instead of beer, what if Luka Doncic was drinking a soda instead of a beer? Like, there's got to be leeway. It can't be too strict. Because it's really intense to be on such a strict diet. And I'm just gonna say it. It's unhealthy to be too strict on your diet. It just is. And that's why it's tough for NBA players because they're competing at the highest of the highest level. And in order to get that edge, you kind of have to be that super militaristic. Like, only fruits and vegetables, only white meat. Because you just gotta do everything you can to get that edge. It's tough. And it's also fun. Because you get to compete. The only way you can keep that up, that strict level of diet, and I'm not even counting exercise because they're playing basketball. You have to love it. You have to love the perks. You have to love it. So I guess with Luka Doncic, the question is, does he love it? Does he love the perks of competing at the highest level in basketball? Because he's been a professional since he was 15. Which is not true. I could be well, I guess it is kind of true. He was competing in a professional environment since he's a kid. I don't think that's the same as he's been a professional since he was 15. Okay. I have about half a bag left. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna put it away. And I'm gonna get back to this Dragon Ball Z fighting shit. Alright, I've put a shirt on, okay? Okay. Don't trip too much about it. And I've got the Evo tournament on. Evo Japan. Evo Japan 2025. They're playing Tekken. And if you need to know, it's number 8. Does anyone else fantasize, see themselves in these situations like at Evo? Or even as a kid, I used to do it for like basketball. And then you kind of feel like you want to pursue it. And then you say to yourself, well, no, I'm not going to. For reasons.
¿Cómo va?
Oh, ya se terminó.
¿Quién ganó? ¿Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Perdieron los Thunder.
Yeah, it was close. Hasta 5 minutos. Y después de eso ganaron. And then you reason it in your head. You're like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because of this, because of that. And they're all reasons that make sense when you're talking to yourself. You're like, no, I'm 31. It's impossible to make it into the NBA as a 31 5'5" 5'5" year old. And so like something I have been doing since I was a kid was it's been playing video games. And so I think to myself, well, maybe I could. And then I start to do that thing again, where it's like, oh, with video games, it's a little different because it does feel and it does seem like I could, like it's not out of the range of possibility because there are no height requirements. And I do tend to think of myself as adept at video games because I am adept at video games, and so that seems like a pursuable dream. And then I ask myself, is it worth it? Would it be worth it? And then that's when the fear creeps in. Does anyone else do that? and so I. And so, what's this? You can punish your opponent's C charge with a crouching heavy attack. The further you are away from them, the easier it is to counter them. Bam. Bing bop boom bop bam bop bam. Type of schmo you wouldn't understand. So, I mean, it's not like it wouldn't be a worthwhile pursuit. It would be a challenge. And the thing about challenge is that sometimes you gotta be okay with the result. If you're gonna pursue something that you're probably gonna fail at, then you gotta be okay with the result. I guess I am afraid. Throwing out Z changes and super dashes with reckless abandon will get you punished with a crouching heavy attack. If the opponent is airborne, they can't use a crouching heavy attack. Oh, that's a rush attack. That's not what I want. Using a Z change at the end of a combo is very effective, as your opponent is downed and unable to counter it. So, here's another thing that I ask to people. Does anybody else, when they're pursuing their dreams, or they're making, like, for example, me, I'm burping. um, for anyone who's like a civilian, you gotta balance your work life with your ambitious life, I guess. And so, pursuing something requires a time commitment. And so I guess I'm asking, does anyone else worry or fear about pursuing this thing that they want to do for like, do you ever ask yourself, do you actually want to pursue it? Do you want it? And then do you ask yourself like, well, why do you want it? Like, and I think that's crazy. Because like who does that? Like who who feels in their heart like they like something, and then I mean I guess it's not crazy. Because I can imagine Amber Alert. Because I can imagine a lifestyle where I pursue this, like I guess professional video gamer or whatever, and whatever the outcome, I can imagine it being a worthwhile endeavor. I can't allow myself to think too much about it because then I'll think myself out of it. And then it's just it just leads to being stuck. So I'm watching this Tekken thing, and it's impressive, man. These competitors put a lot of time. They invest a lot of their life into this. And so yeah, losing is devastating. The cool thing about competition is you can always try again. I hate how important winning is in America. I guess that's important everywhere, really. No one thinks losing is important. I only I only feel more emphasis should be placed on the journey itself. I think it would make pursuing things less of a life or death situation because it can already feel like a life or death situation. We don't need the added pressure of winning being the end all be all. When in reality, it really should be about the journey. Using a Z change at the end of a combo is very effective, as your opponent is downed and unable to counterattack. Using a Z change at the end of a combo is very effective. So what does it want me to do? Land a crouching heavy attack, super dash, spam the light button, and then perform a Z change. Okay. So we're starting it with a crouching light, super dash. While I performed the Z change, I didn't. So I suppose it's just to get the person in there, so. Hmm. A part of me feels. Well, I'll just keep that to myself for now. This isn't therapy. There's no one here talking to me on the other end. What I was gonna say is that a part of me feels silly, wanting video games. A part of there's a part. Okay, see, I'll stop. Because I'm gonna say something that's gonna get me in trouble in the future. I just know it. I want to pursue video games. I worry if it's a worthwhile endeavor. I wonder why. Why do I want to pursue video games? I guess the real question is why am I not pursuing video games? Man, it is emotional, man. People do put themselves into this thing. It's a vulnerable thing. I can't imagine being in that situation like at a professional level because I don't have a support system and I need to find it. I guess it wouldn't be that hard to have a support system. For me, all I would need is someone to like sympathize with me when I get sad, and then they need to also be able to keep in perspective. I need one person to be sympathetic when I lose. Like when I feel down because I lost, I need someone to be sad with me. I need someone else to keeping things in perspective themselves while being in my corner and rooting for me. I don't think that's hard. I'd be able to find that. It's a good match, I think. It's fun to watch. Competition is tough, man. You do really have to have a thick skin, because it's not a welcoming place to be at all. Competition is vicious, and that's kind of a part of the reason why I like it because you have to activate that inner gladiator inside. Competition requires you to have that. You can safely switch to another character by first performing as the assist. The opponent will be too busy guarding against the Z assist to punish your charge. Change. Thank you, Yamcha, for teaching me correctly, buddy. It is tough. It is tough to be a competitor. It's tough for the same reasons it's tough to be a mechanic. Cause I guess these are questions I would ask myself of anything, whether I was pursuing any occupation. Is this a right way to invest my time? It we don't get to live more than once. That's not true. Anyways, I had it for now. 47 minutes is a long time. I'll probably still do this, or maybe I'll play Badlands or something. I don't know. Catch you on the next one.